Hi guys, yes, this is Pete from the Konect, and yeah, I know, vlogging, it's not my thing, but I want to take you guys on a journey because we taking Konekt on the road. So first up, Sydney. So I'm on my way to Sydney to bring you great stories. So I want to bring you with me. So stay tuned for this one. It's gonna be epic. I'm gonna show you at least behind the scenes what's gonna happen, a bit of stories, everything that is gonna happen to the making of these videos, and then we're gonna bring our second anniversary. We're bringing stories from Sydney. So the whole of June you'll be seeing stories from Sydney, but before that, this is the story behind the story. So guys, come with me. I'm gonna see you guys on the other side. I'm currently at Melbourne Airport, and then next I'm going up to Sydney, and I'll catch you guys on the other side in Sydney. So just landed at Sydney Airport, and let's see what Sydney holds. I'm gonna meet up with the guys who are taking me around to do the videos, and they're gonna say something just because you're gonna see who they are. You've seen them, you've heard their stories before, but now let's see what Sydney brings, man. This is a good journey. I want you guys to come with me behind the scenes with the Konekt. See you guys. Yes, we are in Sydney, my people. Yo! Alafu simu ndio inapigwa hivyo yani kepo. So guess what, guys? I've caught up with one of the guys that I interviewed way before. I don't mind the cameras, the shakiness. This is not a TV studio. This is a vlog. I've not vlogged. I've never vlogged. So guys, we're in Sydney, and guess who I met? You're gonna meet these guys, but before a little bit later. So we have Kevin. Say hi to the vlog. Hey!
Oh, hi everyone. Nice to meet you. It's a beautiful Saturday morning today.
Amazing. So Kevin was on one of our videos before, and you watched his story. So guys, we're gonna catch up with Kevin, and I want this is to be a very informal sort of a car sort of vlog. So Kevin is gonna tell us how his journey has been since he's the one hosting us in Sydney. So big up to Kevin, and he's gonna tell us how his move to Sydney was, what happened after, and how life is in Sydney. Because we're in Sydney. This is the Sydney segment. Sorry guys, Sydney segment. So Kevin, how's life been in Sydney, and what differences do you see between Sydney and Melbourne?
Okay, life has been good in Sydney. To be honest, I had the best of my life here. In terms of like there's so many opportunities here in the tech space. Other than that, the weather here is much better than what it is in Melbourne. I think that's the most important thing that I'm enjoying and I don't miss about Melbourne. And friends, the circle of friends who've turned into family that I've met here in Sydney as well. So basically, I just feel like much more settled like here. So yeah.
There you have it. So compared to sort of, let's say, life, is it a bit busier? People say Sydney is busy and crowded, and how do you feel about that? Is the quality of life in Sydney better than Melbourne, or is the quality of life in Melbourne better than Sydney?
In my own perspective, like in my own individual view, I find my quality of life here in Sydney right now is much better compared to like how it was like in Melbourne. I could be biased maybe because in Melbourne I was still on a temporary visa. Probably that's why. But holding all factors constant, comparing with other people who are also like on temporary visa here, the quality of life seems to be like much better. I think it's easier. People are getting like opportunities way quicker here. Like if they come back here from overseas, they are tending to settle in like a lot much quicker as compared to Melbourne. So yeah, in my own opinion, I think the quality of life is much better here in Sydney. Although the cost of living is high, But if you can work around it, like you can always like kind of like manage and sort of like save something to kind of like achieve your financial goals. Yeah.
So life is a bit better, and you're saying for people who are migrating, like let's say this is your beginning or you're first coming to Australia, it's easier to actually get your permanent residency in Sydney than in Melbourne.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's a whole different topic. So what I'm just trying to say, if for example you're coming in as a student,
Yeah.
and you're coming into Sydney, yes, even though it will be expensive, like the cost of living like is high,
Yeah.
but you stand a much higher chance on getting something that will help you kind of like cope up like with the cost of living and settle in like much more quicker as compared to like maybe any other city that you might go in. Being a big city, there are so many opportunities that are here. So that's the advantage of it. And the disadvantage of it is the high cost of living. So if you compare let's say the timeline, two people, maybe they've come from overseas as students. One has gone to Melbourne and the other one has maybe come here to Sydney. The wait time within these two people of like how long it will take for them to get a job, you might probably find the one in Sydney would probably take a shorter time as compared to the one like in Melbourne. But going now to the issue of like getting like your residency, I think it's always like easier getting your residency like from like Sydney. The population is high, the competition is high, so you are better off going to a place where the competition is kind of like low, and it kind of like increases your probability. So regional areas, those are the ideal places. But again, it doesn't mean if you move to Sydney, like you will not get your permanent residence. Like it is impossible to get it. You can still get it, but probably let's say maybe the timeline might be longer. What I've seen people do is coming to Sydney maybe as a student, and then after being a student, looking for work thereafter, like in their graduate visa, and then getting that one, at least 1 year of work experience, and then they move to a regional area. So that way they've capitalized with the opportunities that they've found here in Sydney, and then they are leveraging with the going to a regional area where the competition like is low, and they can kind of like stand out with the opportunities that they have gathered here like in Sydney. It kind of like gives them a head start there in terms of like if they are looking into getting lodging like their peers. So it will sort of like increase their points so that they stand like ahead of the pack. So that's kind of like the dynamics. But yeah, so I think that's what I can say like about it. Yeah.
Amazing. And then quick update, Kevin. So we know you moved from Melbourne coming to Sydney. At that time you were still, I think, under temporal visa, if I'm not wrong. So maybe a quick update to everybody. How's life changed? How are you? How are things going? And what's new on your corner, man? What's new on your corner?
Okay, thanks. So I think I moved here when I was still like on a temporary visa, but yeah, I eventually transitioned into like a permanent visa. And being into like a permanent visa, that kind of like opened a lot more doors for opportunities, because now I could be able to like have a pick of like what I want to do, and I wasn't kind of like limited. And I think that has really helped me like grow in the tech space. That has really helped me follow up and be specific to where exactly like I want to like grow my career, like which company like I pretty much like want to grow my career. So personally, like I was more keen on growing my tech career in the financial services space, and I think being in Sydney, that has given me like a huge like opportunity for that. And I've grown that. I'm still growing it. I'm loving it, and yes, so I'm taking it, I think, yeah, I'd say like a day at a time. So being with a permanent status here has kind of like helped me in per se like achieve a lot of like maybe my individual like financial goals that I probably might have set for myself. It has given me like a lot of like flexibility in terms of like the work-life balance too as well. It has I've been I'm enjoying like the quality of life as well that I'm getting, like, yeah. And most importantly, I think it's kind of like also given me that opportunity and headspace to also pretty much like focus on my spiritual journey as well. So yeah.
Amazing, amazing. So this is the Konekt on the road, guys. This is just behind the scenes. So we actually on our way to do a very good segment. So we have a few videos coming up. I just wanted to do a quick catch up with Kevin. We'll still catch up with Kevin, hear how life is going, what are the challenges, what are some of the challenges that he actually has met here in Sydney. And also you're gonna see the behind the scenes. There's one more guy we're working with, he's called Terry. I'll tell you more about that once we get to the other venue. So guys, watch out. So I'll give you a sneak peek of the video, but before that I won't give you too much because I want you guys to really wait for that video. That video is dropping in June, hopefully. I'll do this vlog before June, but that video will be dropping in June. So guys, stay tuned. This is the Konekt on the Road Sydney segment, and if you're in other states, we coming. And if you want us to come to your state and whatever you want us to come and do, stories to inspire other people, if you have great stories out there, you can reach out to the Konekt. You can actually make our way to other states. So this is Konekt on the Road, and we're chilling with Kevin and his cousin Terry, and I'm gonna tell you guys more on this video. Thank you guys. Yes, just a quick update. We just arrived at the venue, so this is the first set of today's video. So you'll see a bit of behind the scenes, but I'll make sure that just a sneak peek of the video that is coming. So this is a second anniversary special. So the story is coming up straight from Sydney. We are here in Sydney, the Konekt on the Road special segment, second anniversary celebrating in Sydney. So guys, just enjoy the behind the scenes. From here now on is just behind the scenes, and then later on we'll just catch up with Kevin and Terry and just hear what stuff has been happening, or how is life, how is things happening, and yeah, just to find out, yeah, is life in Sydney livable? Man, I'm out here just to find out how's life in Sydney and how are things happening. So guys, this is a special edition, second anniversary. So guys, enjoy behind the scenes. Yes, so that's one shoot down, one shoot gone, one shoot down. So, Kevin, I just want to review, just what have you experienced today with us behind the scenes? What did you think that it's easy, or have you seen it? It's as easy as it seems, or what is your take first on the scene, how set up and everything, and then second, the story we're just about to air, man. What do you think, Kevin?
About the scene and setup, I think I've been living in so much assumptions that thinking that it's very easy to do the background like setup, but where it actually takes a lot. So I've been an intern today, so it's been a great experience. And about the story, well, one thing, take care of your health, as in whatever circumstances, in just put it as a priority. Have those frequent and constant checkup, like with your GP, as much as possible. Live healthy, eat very healthy, yeah, and just take care also as well of your mental health. As in, the story is very, very moving, and yeah, and I think it will sort of like speak to so many people as well. Yeah, and yeah, once you hear the story out again, it will be good to come all, and yeah, let's see, join hands and come through for Tommy as well.
There you have it, people. So it's just I like when people see what actually entails to put together a production, because you think when you go doing a production, it's just camera on, shoot, go. Man, we have to look at so many things: set up the scene, get the person ready, take a few shots around the house or whatever. It's actually it's a big task, but yeah, we do it. We have the grace to do it, and we enjoy to bring you the stories. So it's not that we just saying it's a bit, if someone comes for the first time, it's a bit of a job, but we love to do it because we love to bring you stories. So yeah, the story which is coming up this June, which is our second anniversary as the Konekt, is such an amazing story, and I want you guys to just come together. Let's rally everybody. Call your brothers, your sisters, your friends, everybody. Let's rally each other together and let's support us. It's just something else to start to, he's like starting afresh, man. And not only starting afresh, he has to relearn a lot of things, and he has to learn a lot of things. And also there's a lot of checks, there's a lot of medical appointments, there's so many things to be done. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. This was the first shoot, so we'll see you on the second shoot.